players have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Tonight we'll see Toronto as they play against Cleveland. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Shaw, and it's Reynolds in at the 5. And for Toronto, they've got Royal. Lynch is out there with Mason. Then it's King, and it's Wade in at the point guard position. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And here is Mason. Now here's Wade. Royal the pass to King. Pulls from the top of the key. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The shot by Wade, no good. Here is Shaw. Wade is covering. Here is Shaw. His last outing with 20 points. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Pass to Roy. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Lynch. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
From beyond the arc and then some.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Wade passes to Roy. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Lynch. Royal against Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lynch. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Guarded by Mason. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Toronto has possession following the score by Cleveland. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
He goes up again. It's deflected. Holmes against King. Passes it to Roy. This is to Wade. King against Holmes. Rebounded by Holmes. Cleveland leading by 3. Here is Shaw. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. From deep. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Toronto trails by 5. And there's the pass to Roy. Back to Wade. Holmes against Mason. Out left to the wing. Here's King. Got it from 16 feet.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here is Shaw. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. Here's Royal. 14 points from him the last game again. Here's Mason. And the rejection by Holmes. Got a piece of it. King with it. Holmes covering. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
From the arc. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball.
Lynch defending. Can't hit that one. Toronto trails by 4. Here's Richards. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
0. 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Here's Blakeney. White covering. Inside. Here's Richards. He gets that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Lucas. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Blakeney. After Cleveland got the 3-point. Good on the 3-point shot.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Lucas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No coverage that time.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Toronto calls timeout.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Richards. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Lynch. Off the left rim and out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The second effort. Out to White. And another shot. That shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Klimov. And yes, it's good.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Now here's Lucas. This one for three. And another three for Cleveland.
3 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Blakeney. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And another three for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Out to the wing. Here's Klimov. Misses the chippy right there.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
23.
Cleveland leads by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
King is out there with Mason. And there's Royal. Then it's Sharp. And it's Wade in at point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here is Shaw. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Baseline jumper. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. And Cleveland making a change here.
Atkins.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Reynolds. Now Holmes. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Passes it to King. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now the pass to Holmes. Hands it from downtown. Holmes got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Goes up again. Here's Sharp. Here's Mason. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Shaw. King with the block to the left side wing. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shaw. Tries yet again. He lays it in. And Cleveland leads by 3.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Roy. King with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again, no good by Toronto.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Wade passes to King. Back to Wade to halt the run. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Shaw. And it's Wade with the rebound. And it's Wade with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 5. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. This is game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Well, Cleveland shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here is Shaw. Wade is covering. Pass to Holmes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Holmes at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And Cleveland making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Toronto trails by 4. Richards passes to Wade. Here's Richards. Passes to Blakeney. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night. From outside the arc, Toronto grabs the miss. Lynch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Cleveland leading by 4. Wade is covering. And the layup's good off the glass. 25 points in the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's blocked. Here is Shaw. The pass to Atkins. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Tipped away. Unhindered, going all the way. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That free throw missing. And Cleveland making a change here. White's checked in. He hits the 2nd from the line. And so here's Toronto.
2 minutes
7-point differential.
2 minutes.
Wade passes to Richards. Back to Wade. Toronto working the ball around now. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Drains the three-pointer. Richards got his second basket of the night.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Cleveland leads by 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passed away. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Toronto calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Richards, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
From deep three-point range, and it's Lynch with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here is Shaw. He's got 5. Knocks it loose. Banked in off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Richards. He's got 9. Shoots over Henderson. Richards no good. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. And guys, for Cleveland, Kenny, what's your view?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cleveland leading by 4. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Reynolds, and it's Holmes in at the 3 side. Guarded by Mason. That one goes. Count it. He has 29.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Wade. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here is Shaw. Wade is covering. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Kicks to Mason. King outside. Pass to Wade. Over Shaw. The shot by Wade, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
From past the arc, it's good from long range.
For 3.
And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Passes it to King. Back to Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
No good on the triple. Toronto trails by 8. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Shaw misses from close range. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's King. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Reynolds has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Shaw. He's got 5. There's the triple. And another miss by Cleveland. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. King, the pass to Royal. Toronto working the ball around now. And the pass to Wade. Clock at 6. Here's King. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. He's got 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Sharp's checked in for Lynch. Lucas is checked in for Cleveland. He gets it in there. 37 points for him.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
King outside. Pass to Royal. Pass to Sharp. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Reynolds has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Lucas against Wade. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Holmes. A second chance effort. Passes it to Reynolds. Henderson against Royal. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
He kicks it to Mason. That one a little long. Cleveland leading by 5. And it's Holmes off the drive. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. King outside. Back to Wade. There's the pass to Mason. Now King. Out left to the wing. A baseline J. Mason misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
To the inside. Stolen by Mason. Henderson against Royal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Lucas kicks to Holmes. Over to the left wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Toronto calls timeout. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Pass to Richards. Shoots over Lucas. And he recovers it. No good off the back of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Blakeney. Makes it off the glass.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Henderson with it. Passes it to Atkins. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Blakeney.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Richards. Second shot opportunity. And there it is for him. Sharp's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And there's the pass to Atkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Atkins, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. Lynch, he's checked in for Thunder. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Lucas looking for an opening. Pass to Atkins. The shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Klimov, and that one drops for him. He's got 7.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And it's Lucas with the ball for Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Royal. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead. Now Lucas. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
Toronto.
Cleveland leads by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Mason is out there with Lynch. Then there's Jay. Then there's Royal. And it's King at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Wade, he's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland making a change here.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here is Shaw. Wade is covering. And it's Toronto with the rebound. To the left side wing. Here's Richards. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
From deep. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Connects again from distance.
3 points.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Richards. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here is Lynch. The pass to Richards. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
From deep 3-point range, the rebound by Mason. Mason's got 8 rebounds in this game. King inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup. King's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on this side of the ball.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, third team
And a
foul.
chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Pass to Shaw. Stolen by Wade. Pass to King. And the rejection by Holmes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Out to the right wing. Plenty of space. Good. Nothing but net. And Cleveland leads by 1.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
3-pointer. Wade hits it from 3-point range.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And good. He hits hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Passes to Royal. Here's King. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here is Shaw. Wade is covering. Shoots the three. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. The pass to King. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Got a hand on it. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here is Shaw. Lynch defending. Good! Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Toronto calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Wade surveying the D. King right side. And nothing is falling for him right now. Cleveland leading by 7. Here is Shaw. Fires for three. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Toronto. King at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
I'll tell you, we knew he could shoot with range, but this barrage of threes has been nothing short of spectacular.
Out to the wing. Offline with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
A slam dunk by Wade.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. 13 feet away. King's shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Toronto trails by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. So he gets them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
It's Henderson on the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Royal. And so here's Toronto. Here's Wade. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Toronto making a change here. Lynch is checked in. Looking to get back on track here. Yes!
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It falls!
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wade on the wing. Pass to King. To the wing on the left. Here's Royal. It's off.
Cleveland foul. Henderson. First personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.